What's up? Hey, what's good? What's poppin'? I am Miss Berry. Welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you guys for sliding through and coming to kick it with me. As you guys can see from the title, I know it's been a few days since I reacted to Mr. Sowell. Y'all, I've been going through it. I've been sick, but I'm getting better. So that's all that matters. But anyway, y'all. So this is a question that, I'm pretty sure we all have. Why is this history of slavery not hidden in school? Well, not particularly this question, but why wasn't some stuff taught in school when we was in school? You guys already know what I mean. But I'm done talking. Let's go ahead and get straight up into it. All right. It's only 3 minutes and 9 seconds. Let's press play, y'all.
Tom, reparations. We began by talking about disparate impact, the idea that discrimination is so deeply embedded in the American experience that it can take place even in the absence of an intention to discriminate. So this argument, which is that there's some basic flaw or sin that's still with us, comes up in the case for reparations. Longish quotation, but it sets something up. But from Ta-Nehisi Coates in an article in The Atlantic entitled "The Case for Reparations." White supremacy is not merely the work of hot-headed demagogues, but a force so fundamental to America that it is difficult to imagine the country without it. And so we must imagine a new country. Reparations is the price we must pay to see ourselves squarely. The wealth gap merely puts a number on something we feel but cannot say, that American prosperity was ill-gotten and selective in its distribution. What I'm talking about is more than recompense for past injustices. What I'm talking about is a national reckoning that would lead to spiritual renewal, close quote. And Tom Sowell makes what of that?
It tells me that I've made the right decision not to read The Atlantic for decades. Slavery is a very big subject. I have in my home an entire bookcase of books about slavery in various parts of the world and various times of history. And the sad fact is that slavery has been a universal institution for thousands of years, as far back as you can trace human history. And what we're looking at is if slavery is something that happened to one race of people in one country, when in fact the spread of it was around the world. In 1776, which is when Adam Smith published The Wealth of Nations, as well as when the United States got started, he said that Western Europe is the only place in the world where there is no slavery. And even the Western Europeans had vast numbers of slaves in the Western Hemisphere.
Yes.
But not in that.
See, it's so much about slavery, y'all. Honestly, like the more and more. Hold on, let me unpause him for a second. Okay, because I ain't like the way I didn't like the way, Mr. Sowell was paused. I ain't like the way his eyes was looking. So I ain't gonna do him like that. But anyway, but yeah, I feel like it's a common, or I think that's, it's a lot of things that, we didn't learn growing up in school. It's some stuff that we learned that is actually false information. And I'm just trying to figure out why feed the lies. Like, this is what we're learning in school. Like, our parents sent us to school to, learn about things that they probably couldn't necessarily teach us, like, or certain stuff that just this and that. And why would you feed us lies or, fabricate the truth? I'm just really trying to figure it out. It's just so much knowledge out here, and that's the reason why I'm learning as I'm on this journey, y'all, that never stop learning, never stop searching for the truth, never stop fact checking, and things like that. Never stop looking and expanding the brain, because it's easy for somebody to say onomatopoeia and then everybody gonna believe it, but how many people really gonna fact check that? Even though I know that's not really a good example, but I think y'all understand really what I'm trying to say. So we gotta be smart out here, and we just gotta take a deep dive for ourselves, because obviously we're not gonna get the truth. We ain't getting the truth. So
And so if you're going to have reparations for slavery, it's going to be the greatest transfer of wealth back and forth, and between and cross hauling, as they say in the railroads, because the number of whites, for example, who were enslaved in North Africa by the Barbary pirates exceeded the number of Africans enslaved in the United States and in the American colonies before that, put together. I know, but nobody is going to North Africa to ask for reparations because nobody is going to be fool enough to give it to them.
Yeah,
Here
unfortunately.
we have intellectuals who can imagine a different history from the rest of the world, even though it's so similar to the rest of the world.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna end that video right there. I don't really want to end the video. I hate ending the videos that I'm into. You know, I just wish the video was a little longer. I'm pretty sure it's like a longer video out there. This is a bump, y'all. My face has been breaking out. I know that's besides the point. But anyway, y'all know I don't care. So these eyebrows, anybody got thick eyebrows? We need to fix their thick eyebrows because this is my edge brush. My eyebrow brush is, I think it's in the car. You know, I think it's in the car. But these eyebrows be having a mind of its own, honey. And I don't be liking my thick eyebrows everywhere. And this one is different from this one. I mean, they both arch kind of like the same. Well, this one, I ain't brushed like that. But this one is different from this one because when I was in Georgia some years ago and I got my eyebrows done, the lady messed up my eyebrow and it ain't never grew back right. So I do my own eyebrows, but I ain't arched them in like a couple weeks. So y'all, but anyway, I know that's besides the point. Eyebrows is not the topic of the subject. So anyway, but I definitely love listening to Mr. Sowell here because I'm learning more and more, you know, just how of an open book he is and how much knowledge he really has. And I know that he's, you know, a lot older now. So, you know, it'll be nice for us to just sit and have a real conversation with him. But I know he's a lot older now. And so we have these videos, books and everything else, you know, so I'm very interested and I know it's a lot out here to see. At this point, I'm searching beyond YouTube and everything because the expanding of my mind journey is very important to me because like I said, guys, if you guys didn't hear me say, I have an 8-year-old son, so it's very, very important to me to give him the proper knowledge. I want to be able to answer questions like this, like, you know, like Mr. So I want to be able to stir him in the right direction for him to form his own perspective, you know, if that makes sense. But anyway, guys, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reaction video just as much as I enjoy reacting to it. Y'all comment down below, let me know your thoughts. Do you guys have kids? If so, how many and how old? I would love to know that. Y'all chop it up with me in the comments. Y'all don't forget to go over to Mr. Thomas Sowell's YouTube channel and show him some love by hitting that subscribe button, y'all. Also, the original video will be listed in my description box down below, just in case you guys want to check it out on your own personal time. Also, guys, if you're looking for me, you can find me in the description box down below as well. Y'all thumbs up and like up this video. And if you are not subscribed to my channel, before you go, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and ring that bell. So when I drop a new video, you will know, you won't miss it, and you will be right here. And as always, y'all, I really appreciate you guys for coming through and coming to kick it with me. But until next time.